Hey guys, I'm going to open another generator here. I've tried my best to make the framing of this video enough to not to show the devastation around me, but if you do see it, realize that I am just beginning to empty out this apartment, and this is not a small apartment. I can't imagine people who are doing this to an entire house, either emptying it out or loading it up to go to the next location. I've got a couple of months to do this, and it's still a huge process. I've been working on this for most of a month, and it doesn't look like I'm making progress, but I am. If I look closely, I'm making progress, but you never see the good that you've done, only what you have left to do. In any case, this is a very inexpensive generator, extraordinarily inexpensive. I have a generator. You may be able to see it in the background here. This is a wind generator. It's currently in a box I've been working on, and I've got some more design elements I've worked on that. It might make it a little bit more useful. Whenever you create something, it always goes through an evolution, so this one is evolving. But I want to show this generator real fast. This is a very, very inexpensive generator. It's a 4-stroke gasoline inverter generator. I think I've mentioned before, the wind generator I've got here is basically what I plan to be using when I in the winter, in the summer months to run my my AC. But I also got this small generator, and I wouldn't have bought this, but it was just so inexpensive compared to other generators. Not inexpensive in a cosmic way, but a 950. It says it's 950. I have seen this generator. Let me take it out in many different names on it. This one is a HomeGear. From the picture here, you can see that the HomeGear emblem is on here on some type of semi-transparent tape. So as you can see, this is probably a generic Chinese manufacturer. I've seen this identical generator under the name Earthquake, and I believe under the name Sportsman. So this is some company that turns out these relatively generic generators, and they are just basically rebranding them, and OEM, or original equipment manufacturer type thing. And I like this. The inexpensive thing is the main reason, but people say you get inexpensive, you get what you pay for. That's true, but if you buy a Yamaha with this same general, slightly more powerful, 1000cc, probably be rated at its top, it would be 700, 800. This is a $225, $230 generator. So you got to take that into consideration. So if this thing collapses and you go through 3 of them, you are still just below the amount that a single Yamaha or, Lord knows, single Honda would cost you. So you take your risk with that, because you also get an amount of inconvenience that might have dollar value for you as well. So I don't say this is for everyone. It's a very simple generator. You just saw me unbox it, so I haven't actually tested it yet. I'll make another video when I test it, because that usually takes a little bit of a process. It's got one connector, 110 traditional connector. It has one 5-volt, 1 amp USB, and it has and it's very simple. Other than that, I don't see a lot that's outstanding here. I'm going to, of course, read the instructions. I'm going to read the instructions to figure out all of the elements that it has in it. It's basically a very, very, very stripped down system. In fact, let me take a look here. It has a gasoline odor in it, so it must have been tested, or it could be used. When you make purchases like this, you take a little risk, take a lot of risk sometimes. And it has its own little toolkit, as every generator does. So I'm going to look here and see where I need to add oil, etc., and take a quick look at it. But at $225, $950 it says. The other generators I've seen have been rated around 800, so I'm not guaranteed that I'm going to get 950 out of this. I'm pretty sure that's at the top. That's burst, of course. 850, I think, as a constant running speed. So this is not one you're going. You probably could run a very, very low BTU AC on this to some degree. But basically what this would be most useful for, and the one I'm thinking about using it for, it would be along the line of something for a to aid in getting your batteries charged. If you're using solar and on cloudy days, this would be a good subsidiary or backup generator. And it's extraordinarily light. It's, I can lift the wind up like that, but you're going to see a little strain. I'm not really straining on this, so it's probably 25 pounds or somewhere along those range. So if you're a smaller person or a lady of slightly less strength, of course there are ladies of a vast range of strength, but if you're slightly less strength, this would be an easy one to handle. But like I say, you're not going to be running an AC on this. You might be able to run a low power refrigerator on this and some other things to some degree. But basically what I'm using this is a backup to the sun. In 3 or 4 days of cloudy weather, you can run this up 4, 5, 6, 7 hours or so, and then maybe just get my batteries up to charge on the van that I have. I am really close to buying now, but even at that, it's probably going to be. This is November for me, so it's probably going to be 3 or 4 months hence before I actually, go full steam. And doing it, for a while, and we'll see how that works out. And when I get that'll be spun off, so you won't have to see this on this channel. But I do like equipment, and this is part of this channel, is equipment and hardware. And I just want to give you a quick look at that, and I will get it charged up, and I'll get it running so it can charge something up, etc. So, and we will see how it works. In case, I just want to quickly show you, this is the HomeGear. I think it's rated at, they said 950, but I've heard them rated lower than this with this identical same design. So that's something I might have to research and see if that's actually what I'm getting. But I understood that when I bought it. I've seen this on the Sportsman brand, Earthquake brand, and you could see a whole lot. And once again, like I said, anytime you've got a clear, basically plastic tear off that says the name of the manufacturer in there, that it's probably from a generic or OEM. And it's just been relabeled to whoever's selling it. In any case, I want to show you that, and that's all I'm going to have on this right now.